What is going on today, guys? As you can see in my hands here, I have the Browning A5 broken back out again. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of pattern testing for turkey season. This will be my first year owning this gun going into turkey season, so what we need to do is find a shell for it. The shell that I've heard good things about so far is the Winchester Longbeard XR. So this Browning A5 here, this is a 12 gauge. Good gun. It's been a good gun so far. But these shells here, 3.5 inch shell, 1200 feet per second, 2 ounces a shot, and it's number 5 shot. So we got 2 targets we're going to shoot at. One is set for 30 yards. The other target is set for 50 yards. So we're going to see what this pattern can do, what it holds out like, and yeah, let's see what we can do with this.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Alright guys, so I'm on the GoPro now. I got the big camera pointing at the turkey decoy, or the turkey target. We are 30 yards away right now. I just tested, or just checked it with the Halo rangefinder. Again, going into the shell, 3.5 inch, 1200 feet per second for velocity, number 5 shot, and 2 ounces of that number 5 shot. That's a beefy shell, so let's hope it performs well. This will be the first turkey load I've actually shot out of this thing. So let me set the camera up and we're going to get the A5 loaded up with 1 round and try it out. Alright guys, here we go. Placing 1 round in. I don't have any hearing protection. I should, but I don't have any. Make sure this camera's recording. Safety off. Wowzers. Those 3.5s kick pretty good when you're just wearing a sweatshirt and target shooting. Wow. Let's go check this target out. That might have been me, but the pattern seemed to be a little bit low, if anything. Definitely still a dead bird. There's tons of pellets in there. Alright guys, this is going to be the 50-yard shot. I don't know if it'll quite be 50. Let me check. Yeah, 44.1 yards. That's all we can get. But it shouldn't change too much in 5 yards anyways. Okay, 45-yard shot. Safety off. Let's go see what that did. Yeah, honestly, not really impressed. Most of the pattern went on the ground again. I mean, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4. 17 pellets in the kill zone, but that's really terrible actually. I think I could, honestly, I could do better than with a sport load from that distance. Let me try one more shot. All right, guys, I was gonna end the video, but I was kind of discouraged with the shell. But then I got to thinking it might be me and my shooting practices. See, for turkey, I've always used an aim point, like a red dot scope. So when I was up there shooting, I was actually closing one eye, and yeah. So this time here, I just tested it before on just some of the wallings, just shooting, and when I opened both eyes, it seemed like the pattern hit perfectly. So I'm about 25 yards or so right now, just using the sport loads for right now. I'm gonna shoot one shell at one target with both eyes open, and I'm gonna shoot one shell at the other target the way I was doing it up there. So let's try it out. Okay, here we go. Both eyes open, center of target. Looked like it went pretty good. Okay, one eye closed. Okay, it's on safety. Let's go check it out. Okay, yeah. I think that is the problem. So you see right here. So there's some pellets in the neck and head area, which is where I am. But we're also only 20-25 yards. There's a lot of pellets down here, which is the center of pattern. Now if we go over to the next target, look at the amount of pellets up here in this whole area, and right here in the center, and right here. The pattern's equal. And there's like, I don't even know, 30 pellets, 40, 50, 60 pellets in the whole turkey, compared to this one right here, which is way worse. I mean, I'm not gonna count them up. This is just a little experiment. So now what I'm actually gonna do is go back up to 45 yards and back to 30 yards. I'm gonna shoot the same thing. I'm gonna shoot the 3.5 inch Winchester Longbeard XR. I'm not gonna do the extended view with the camera. I'm just doing it with the GoPro, and this is it. But I'm gonna do 30 yards. I'm gonna do 45 yards. I'm gonna shoot with both eyes open, aiming right here, the center of this, and let's go see what we can do. After doing that little test, we've come to shooting with two eyes open, both eyes open, is far better than shooting with just one eye open. That test was very helpful actually. It's just that I was so used to shooting at turkeys with a scope. It's gonna sound silly, but I was just so used to shooting at turkeys with a scope that I would always close one eye when I shoot with the scope. And when I was looking at the turkey, I was like, oh, it clicked in, turkey, one eye closed. But when I shot with both eyes open, I hit 38 pellets just in the head and the neck area, and with one eye closed, I was only hitting 8 pellets in the head and neck area. So you're talking 30 pellets. That's a massive difference. So I got 2 new targets up anyhow over there on the board, or on the fence. So we're gonna go back to 30. We're gonna shoot one, and then we're going back to 45, and we're gonna shoot another one. So let's see what we can do here. All right, guys. Just gotta wait for the wind to stop blowing, but this is 30 yards. Shooting both eyes open, remember, instead. And we're gonna see what that does to the pattern. Hopefully it does like the sport loads did and raised it up. And here we go. All right, let's go see what that did. Here we go, guys. There we go. That's the kind of pattern that I'm liking for 30 yards. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with it. It was really all just in my, like, where was I holding the gun, you know? See, for scopes, usually you have to hunt your head down in there a little more, and I don't know. I was doing something wrong, but I got it on the last shell that I shot today. Finally got it right. That's a 30-yard shot, and there was, let's count how many pellets. I'll count them and then I'll just tell you at the end. All right, guys, so there's actually 89 pellets in the head, which is freaking phenomenal. I mean, that's great. And the good thing about this is, now that I get it figured out, I'll probably test shoot one more time before turkey season starts. But see all these pellets on the side? All those pellets on the side? Well, that's right there. And then, well, the turkey's head's right there. And then, like, you got all these pellets right here. So, if you're a turkey hunter and you know turkeys, they don't stay still. Like, their head's always bobbing. So either way that turkey goes, he's gonna have tons of pellets in the kill zone, and he's not gonna go anywhere. So I think I'm happy with this shell now that I've gotten it down to a science here. The sport loads performed better once I started shooting with both eyes open as well, and so did these ones, these long-eared XRs. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good shell. That's gonna be the shell I use for the season here. That was a 30-yard shot. I'm not gonna bother doing a 45-yard shot. I think it'll be just as good, but for 30 yards, that's pretty good. Well, guys, if you're not already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the like button as well. If you guys own a Browning A5 and you think there's a better shell out there than the one I just tried out and tested, let me know down in the comments so I can try it out as well and make sure that I'm using the best shell that there is. Or if you just have a turkey shell recommendation that you know of, that you've had success with yourself, let me know down in the comments. I've always used the Winchester Super X in my Mossberg, and that always did the trick perfectly. But new gun, all guns shoot shells differently, so let me know. Subscribe if you're not already, and make sure to like and share. Catch you on the next one.